Hey everyone, it's me, the Sparkle Girl, aka Kim Sparkle. So here I'm gonna do another live review, and it's Disney. Basically, let's just say we all love Disney, right? Well, you can't possibly get me wrong now, can I? Because we all love Disney for obvious reasons. Well, there's loads of many reasons to why we all like Disney. So that's the fair point. So can I just say I love Disney as I can possibly remember because it's been a long time. As in, I think I was only a baby at the time when I discovered Disney. Because if I remember correctly, I remember my mom told me I used to have Winnie the Pooh as my bedroom um, wall, as a like wallpaper, sort of like that for my bedroom. And yes, it is sort of cute though to have Winnie the Pooh as my bedroom, while my sister, my older sister, has Peter Rabbit. Although Peter Rabbit is not really Disney technically, but that doesn't really matter. But all I'm saying, that's just what it was like when me and my sister were kids. Well, typically like babies to kids, something like that. Toddlers. So yeah, speaking about that, let's just say I made like Winnie the Pooh like a little bit, but I'm not really much a fan of it the way I used to, because I sorry to disappoint those who likes Winnie the Pooh, and I can't possibly blame you for liking Winnie the Pooh, but that's just my opinion, and I hope everyone can understand and respect my opinion. So yeah, I know. Don't get me wrong. I have seen some movies of Winnie the Pooh like once before. So yeah. Anyway, so can I just say, I remember this Winnie the Pooh storybook adventure. So the DVD, yeah, I remember watching from the DVD. Um, and I don't know if anyone else could possibly remember watching it from a DVD. And it's okay if you remember watching it from a VHS because there's a VHS and a DVD, something like that. And speaking about DVDs and VHSs, I used to own all the Disney, well, Disney movies. hmm So yeah, and I just before I could possibly go ahead, I just got a question, and it's sort of a question about Harry Potter. So if you don't mind, I don't want to talk about Harry Potter in this video. I want to focus on Disney because it's not related to the video. So I hope you don't mind. So anyway, so can I just get to the fifth point by saying Disney has been around since you know what, the 20s. So yeah, I know. I think I did. Well, I think I had done a Disney live video before. So yeah, I think I did, but never mind. But I do like it to do it again because, but I'm only doing it. Well, the first one I did was just talking about the history of them, something like that. But so this peculiar Disney video is going to be about how I discovered Disney and why I love it so much and what is my um, what's so special about Disney in my own respective opinion. And yes, can I just say, I, well, Disney, mm, well, it's kind of hard to explain because it's quite complicated. So I have to sort of think sometimes I don't know. I mean, I sometimes can't get my words straight sometimes. So please bear with me if you don't mind. Thank you, boys and girls. So yeah. So I have growing up with Disney for long as I remembered. Yeah. And each of the Disney movies I personally like, well, I have think I've done a video of that anyway. If some of you have seen that video with all my favorite Disney movies, then you can obviously can guess. But if those of you who hasn't watched it yet, you can watch it whenever you need to or want to. Be free to watch it whenever you're free. Once maybe after or maybe while during my live video, something like that. I don't mind. So yeah. Okay, so speaking about Disney, VHSs and DVDs of all the Disney ones, let's just say I used to own the VHSs, but sadly I don't have them anymore because something to do with this cassette thingy machine where you put the VHS in to play the video. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think my mom and dad said it was broken. So yeah, I know it's quite disappointed, and I was a bit upset when they told me a long time ago when I was only like a kid or so. So yeah, but I growth out of it now because I already moved on. So clearly, well, I would say I kind of prefer DVDs to be honest because they're a lot easy really than VHSs. Because if you think about it, when you have to watch your favorite movies, like you want to watch it again, you have to rewind the whole movie by keep pressing the rewind button on the thingy remote. So yeah, something like that. Yeah, VHS player. So yeah. Okay, so DVD's player, it's quite easy for me really because, like you say, I used to like the fast play thingy, that sometimes play before your favorite Disney movie comes on the actual DVD. Well, the main menu as well, of course, as in the I don't know what's the other word for the main menu for the DVDs. When you have to play the play button, scene selection, um, setup, something like that, any kind. And believe me, I kind of like that to be honest. Just before you could possibly watch a film, you have like different options, like play button, um, setup, scene selection, or bonus features. Yeah, I love that actually. I love bonus features. It's one of the best things in life, really, because it's one of my favorite things, just like some of you guys do. Yeah, tell me about it. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I hardly watch any of my DVDs. And as in, like, I haven't been watching any DVDs for a while now because let's just say I got myself too focused on my computer most of the time because there's a lot of things going on and that. But I also can be busy outside, as in going out, sort of thing. Not just staying at home doing my chill out and on my laptop or something like that. But don't get me wrong, I can be busy sometimes, but I still like to watch my DVDs whenever I need to or want to. I mean, it just sometimes happens when you grow up. Sometimes you starting to grow out sort of things. But I would never grow out of my own DVDs. No way. But I can always go back to them when I feel want to because they're part of my childhood. Yeah, because they're special to me. Really special. Yeah, tell me about it. Because they're magic, um, they're full of memories, and feel like you've been a kid again. Yes. So you can't possibly blame me for feeling like that way. And I bet you boys and girls, or ladies and gentlemen out there, will probably feel the same way if you feel, as in, agree with me for that point. Yes, tell me about it. Yeah. So, can I just say, some of you already find it obvious that my favorite Disney is actually The Little Mermaid and Lilo and Stitch. Don't get me wrong, I do like other Disney stuff as well, like Beauty and the Beast, um, Tangled, Disney Princesses, something like that, and Tinkerbell, the Disney fairies, all kinds. But there are always every Disney I personally like, but there are some that I don't really attempt to watch, like Cars, um, Big Hero 6, or Paris Caribbean, because they're not really my thing. Because I did watch the Paris Caribbean, the very first movie, like once or twice when I used to be in high school with Sophie a long time ago. But it's okay, just not really my thing, and it's not, and yes, of course, it's not my favorite movie to watch. But Sophie likes it, but I do respect her opinion, and she respect mine. And I hope you all, boys and girls out there, can respect mine too. and respect Sophie's as well. So yeah, let's just say Sophie said herself she always liked pirates sort of stuff, and she also liked Peter Pan, and she also liked Disney fairies too, Tinkerbell sort of thing. And she also watches Jake and the Neverland Pirates on the Disney Junior. Yeah, she loves that sort of stuff. But me, no. It is alright. I mean, it depends, really. Just not really much a fan of pirates or fighting or calling someone accomplished can be a bit silly. I know, don't get me wrong. But it's okay to like things. But sometimes you need to don't always express it all the time, because sometimes you may find it, some people may find it upsetting, if you get what I mean. So yeah. So I hope anyone can understand how I feel about this whole Peter Pan stuff. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I still like the second film of Peter Pan, Peter Pan 2. Mostly I just prefer to call it Return to Neverland, which is actually the original title of the film. But yeah, it's alright, but not much a fan. Okay, so like I said, The Little Mermaid, Lilo and Stitch, well, basically, they're my favorites, because let's just say I have I've been watching them growing up, and I love them like all the time. Like, I always remember how I discovered them, and I also remember how I used to play them all the time, as in watching the movies, on the DVDs. And tell me about it. I also remember the actual DVD of Lilo and Stitch, the very first DVD of the first film. And I remember the music was so catchy, like it's still stuck in my head. I could hear it right now. Okay, calm down, girl. I'm just saying. So yeah. So don't get me wrong. There's loads of Disney movies can be like that when it comes to watching a DVD, actually, because can I just be honest? Like, do any of you boys and girls remember this Disney film called Enchanted? Well, I sometimes still remember that music in my head every time I played that DVD. The moment before I pressed the play button of the film, and I was like, oh my goodness, I want to be a kid again. Yeah, but believe me, that I also remember this thingy from Enchanted DVD, and it's called Pip's Story thingy, and it's only just about Pip saving the what's the it begins with an A. Oh, okay, I got that one. Angelasia, that's it, Angelasia. I think I got it right. Sometimes I do get it. I do sometimes can pronounce it wrong sometimes, but I'm getting used to it there. Don't get me wrong. But I just remember that funny moments in that Pip story thingy that I remember I watched on the actual DVD, and it shows Pip. He was doing like a magic spell to save the animal creatures from the sleeping spell, something like that. And let's just say he ended up said something a wrong word as a very, very wrong magic spell word, and then suddenly he turned himself into Pumbaa from The Lion King. I was like, what? Okay. The way he just did that, I was like, okay, really? Was that Pumbaa? Okay, didn't expect that. And I know some of you might find it funny, and I kind of find it funny too. Yes, and I definitely know Sophie's laughing as well because she loves it. Yep, you got that right, Sophie. Okay, I'm just saying. So, anyway, speaking about Enchanted, a friend of mine um, mentioned about the film. It's mentioned about it's got lots of similarities, scenes, as in reference from each different Disney movies. Like if you think about it, when Gazelle was doing like this, something like that, and that's reference to Snow White. Exactly. I know, it is shocking, but there's loads of reference scenes of the film. I actually did a video of that actually. If you want, guys, watch it. See what I'm talking about. Oh yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, and there's loads of theories anyway, because I remember some of them. I think I also remember. Oh, oh yes, I remember that scene in. You know that scene when Gazelle was looking at the fishes in that wherever that place was, like it was sort of office. I can recognize the song "Part of Your World" from The Little Mermaid. If you listen closely, you you can get the picture. I mean, as in if you listen to it, imagine and picture the actual scene where Ariel was singing. But did you guys know the voice actress of Ariel actually appears in Enchanted, the first movie? And guess who she plays? Sam. Yep, that's her, all right. She's the woman who plays Sam, and she works with Robert. Yep, that's her, all right. I know. But don't get me wrong, she's not the only actress for the Disney princess to appear in Enchanted, because I believe there's actually three actresses appeared that we all know who plays Belle, Elsa, and well, singing voice of Pocahontas. Yes, I know. Okay, okay. Can I just say, I was like, oh, right, okay. I'm gonna freaking out here. Okay, calm down. Okay, okay, I'm calm. I just want to make you guys a bit a giggle. I know some of you might confuse what I'm doing, but I don't care. I just want to have fun, and there's nothing wrong with having fun. Yep, I know, Joshi. I know because my friend Joshi just mentioned. Oh man, and I can't possibly blame you, mate. And I bet you appreciate that I mentioned you in this video because you're one of my good best friends. So yeah. And don't get me wrong, I got loads of best friends that I have on YouTube, like Wizard Dudes, Jalen, and Jenny Lily, Princess Rosa. Well, she calls herself Anya now, but I still consider her Princess Rosa anyway, because I always see her as a princess herself. Yeah, and I hope she appreciates that if she's also watching my video. So yeah, and there's loads of other people that I personally like on YouTube, to be honest. But there are some few people that I also know in real life and not just from online, like Safi, for example. And there's another one I personally know, but I'm not too sure if he doesn't want me to mention his name. So maybe it's best I don't mention his name in case, because sometimes not many people like to be mentioned. So I just showed my understanding towards them. Okay, so anyway, and let's just get to the Disney point now. Okay. So, can I just be honest? Well, there's loads of Disney movies to personally like, if I have to be honest, because I did mention that before. Because I do like Snow White. That's good. Did you guys know that? I think I did mention it before that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is actually the very first Disney movie to be in color. Yep, that's right. Although it's not really the very first Disney movie, to be fair. Although it is as a full movie, but what I mean is there was a film before that actually, but it's a short film, and it's called Steamboat Willie. You know, when we get to meet Mickey Mouse for the first time, and he was actually think about that Steamboat Willie thingy. You know this logo where you can see Mickey whistling, and you'll go like this. Well, that's what it's from, Steamboat Willie, where we get to see Mickey Mouse steering the wheel, whistling like so like that. And I don't know if you can hear me whistling, but I'm not really good at whistling, so can't possibly blame me for that. And I bet some of you are probably good better than me. Okay. Anyway, who I just every time I was like, what the when my dad told me about it. Oh my blazer now. Yeesh. Okay. Okay. And I do personally like Cinderella. Well, that's a good Disney movie to be fair. And I know there's some who may not like it, but I personally love it, as some people do. Let's just say I just like the transformation scene where Cinderella got herself into a beautiful dress. Wow, pretty. I think I did mention this before in my first Disney Live video that Cinderella's dress is actually silver and not blue, but it is blue in only for the merchandise version only, to be honest. But in the film, it's actually silver. I know it can be confusing and it may doesn't look like it, but it is silver. Sorry to disappoint everyone, but it is true. But it said so on the internet. But can I just be honest? I always thought it was blue, but the whole time it was silver. I mean, I just keep thinking it could be white as well because it does look a bit like white, doesn't it? But I don't know. It's quite confusing. Okay. Okay. So anyway, I also like Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's just so beautiful and like tailored as old as time. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. Well, can I just be honest? I just love Disney. And just in case who has been watching my video just now or something, or whoever comes to my video later on or something, and I just need to make sure anyone knows that I'm not going to answer all the questions because I need to focus talking about Disney. I hope anyone who asks me questions can understand that. Okay. So, unless if you want to ask me any question only as long it's related to this video when it comes to Disney, nothing else. I hope everyone can understand. So anyway, well, tell me about it, but The Little Mermaid. Yep, tell me about it. I always loved The Little Mermaid because it's just one of those things to like, really. Yeah. So, personally, the reason why I love The Little Mermaid so much is because Ariel, because she's my favorite. I just like her red hair. Yeah, tell me about it. I can't help myself being obsessed with Ariel's beautiful red hair and her mermaid tail and her singer voice. Like, oh, so harmony, harmony, or what is it? Hermione. You get the joke if you watch Harry Potter. Okay, shut up, Caitlin. Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay. So. Well, I did say before, Lilo and Stitch. I love it so much as I love The Little Mermaid. Let's just say I just love The Little Mermaid and Lilo and Stitch both as equal, the most. So yeah. Actually, speaking about The Little Mermaid, Ariel, I think I did show you guys before, but some of you, a picture of me as a little girl right next to a statue of Ariel. Well, it was from this thingy place called Echo Arena. Well, it's not called that anymore, sadly. It's called something else, which I don't like to call it because it's just so wrong. But for me, I just prefer to call it Echo Arena anyway, because that's what I prefer to call it. So anyway, that's the actual place where that photo is actually from. Actually, yeah. Tell me about it. But I just say, I remember it because I went next sat to that Ariel statue, and I don't know it was my mom or my dad. I don't know. I think it was. I would say both. I would say, but I remember correctly, there was another woman as well right next to my mum in front of me taking the photo of me next to the Ariel statue after being in Disney on Ice sort of thing. Oh, and speaking about Disney on Ice, I remember this advert thingy trailer of Disney on Ice on Lilo and Stitch 2 DVD. Yeah, I remember that advert. That music, like, oh my goodness, like, wow, wow, wow. It's like you're spinning it in the Disney vortex. Like, imagine yourself as Alice going to World of Disneyland. You get the joke, as in, like, Alice in Wonderland, but you in peculiar, it doesn't matter who is, but I'm just saying you because it doesn't matter who I'm talking to. All I'm saying that you in Disneyland. You get what I mean? So yeah. I'm not really good at jokes, but I just hope people can get what I mean. Okay. I just love it. So yeah. And there's loads of Disney stuff that I personally remember from when it comes to watching a VHS or DVDs, because I remember watching some trailers of some Disney movies actually, like Mulan, and Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and The Little Mermaid, and the second film of that, and I also remember the trailer of Peter Pan 2, and I also remember the trailer of both Lilo and Stitch and Lilo and Stitch 2. Yeah. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, I also remember Stitch the movie trailer and Lilo and Stitch trailer. Wow, there's so many trailers I do personally remember actually, because I remember the trailer of Ratatouille, all the Tinkerbell movies, and hmm, um, Bolt, yeah, Bolt the dog, who believes he's a superhero dog, even though it's not really true. But I always believe he is, because he may not be a real superhero or something, except from the for the TV set, something like that. If you figure what I mean, if you have watched the movie before. So yeah, but all I'm saying, but speaking about Bolt, hmm. Um. Oh, sorry. I just saw something on the comments. Oh yeah. Okay. So a friend of mine, Joshi, said that he wasn't sure if the Princess and the Frog might be on for Christmas. Hmm. I think so. I don't know. Well, if you want, Joshi, you can always watch it on Disney Plus if you have it. So yeah. Okay. So actually, speaking about Princess and the Frog, I still remember that little memory. Well, not too little, but it's like, let's just say I remember this memory back in 2009 when Princess and the Frog was a new Disney movie at the time. I remember I was in this sort of Chester thingy center with my mom and my dad and my nan, and my dad took me to the actual cinema in the Chester Center, and and that's how I saw Princess and the Frog. Yeah, I remember that movie, and I don't know if Sophie might able to remember the Chester because we went there before with high school. So yeah, I think so anyway. If you are watching, Sophie, you can allowed to comment if you want. I'm not gonna force you if you don't want to comment, but it's up to you. It's your choice. So no pressure. Okay, so all I'm saying, because I remember the center anyway, I've been there loads of times, really, believe me. Because I remember the fair. Yeah. And speaking about that, I remember some of the the rides in the Chester thingy call it. I remember some of them has Disney pictures on it. Like the Disney characters. I remember that. Yeah. And not just that fun fair that has Disney characters on it, to be honest. There's loads of fun fairs that I have been actually that can include Disney, because I went the one in New Brighton. Wow, that's pretty cool, I'm telling you. I really miss going there sometimes. I do like to go back there sometime when it comes to summer again. Yeah. And speak about that. Well, it is getting cold as usual again in here in the UK. So yeah, it's like just me knows. Okay, and tell me about it. If you guys have ever watched Disney Channel or Disney Junior or maybe both or any other Disney channels that you have watched, like Disney XD, yes. Well, can I just be honest? I never watched them as a kid or anything because the main reason was I didn't really even aware of them at the time when I was a kid because I wasn't sure what they were, and and to disappoint you guys, I only discovered them when I was like maybe as a teenager. Yeah, something like that. And I'm sorry if you guys think I missed the fun, and I can't possibly blame you if you think like that. And I feel the same way because I'm so disappointed in myself for missing all the fun when it comes to Disney Junior or Disney Channel. But I believe Disney Junior is actually used to be called Playhouse Disney. I believed. Yeah. So tell me about it. And oh yeah, speak about Disney XD. I believe it used to be called Jetix because I remember this little thingy. It's only like a quick sort of it. Oh, I don't know how you call it, but all I can possibly say, I remember how it goes. It's like a blue background, and then this sort of like an X shape with the eye on it. I remember that actually because I used to own the Grand Fairy Tale Classics DVD, and every time I started watching those DVDs when I was a kid, which I don't have them anymore. Well, it used to have the Jetfix before some of the episodes comes on play, something like that. So yeah, I remember the Jetfix. So yeah, which is a good thing some person called IOSCI mentioned it. I'm sorry if I can't get your name right. Sorry about that. So yeah, okay. Tell me about it. Okay. So can I just be honest? Well, there's so many. Um, mm, well, actually, I think I've got a few things that I can like to mention, and I'm going to be very brave to tell you. And I hope you guys can understand that I'm not scared to admit it. Okay, so let's just say some of the things from the Disney VHS or DVDs, they are some of those things that I do got a bit big when I was a kid. Don't get me wrong, but I did grow out of it sometimes, but there's still some that I do personally still not like at the moment because they still give me the the childhood memories. Okay, like that Disney pirate warning. The because I remember this peculiar one that has said about this boy keeps calling out for his mom, saying about the VHS not working, and if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't like that bit one bit. Yeah, tell me about it. And I hope everyone understands that I don't think I'm going to get around for it because it's just that's just the way I am. And nothing can change that. No. I do wish I wasn't scared of that, but I, well, but a friend of mine that I know in real life called Sam, he did said um, that you can't change how things are. You just got to live with them. Yeah. And I did kind of accept that. And I did say to Sam, it is okay to accept them sometimes, but sometimes there are some few things that you can't always accept sometimes because sometimes you just want to forget them, you know? Well, even though we can't control that now, because it's too late for that point. So yeah. So anyway, um, so yeah. Hmm. Aw, thank you, Joshy. I really appreciate that. He's just said that he will help me and lend a hand. Thanks, Joshy. I wish I could meet you in real life. Yeah. So anyway, let's just say I do got a few friends who can be really protected towards me. Like Sophie, for example. She could be very protective of me. Like I can be protective of her as well. Yeah. Oh, yes. I almost forgot like one more thing before I could possibly go because I'm thinking I'm doing another live video. Um but I don't know what idea I'm gonna do next after this one. But I will come back any minute once I finish doing this, and I hope everyone can understand that I will coming back doing another live video. So yeah. Okay, so about come on, Caitlin, you've got to remember. Come on, think. Don't force it. Just let it come out by itself. I'm sure it will come back. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh yeah, that's it. The Sing-A-Dolls girls. Well, can I just say I'm gonna talk about my Sing-A-Dolls girls again because some of you probably might remember that I did that sometimes before, but I'm gonna do it again anyway once I finish this. So let's just say, speaking about the Sing-A-Dolls girls, I am having planning to think about having my own Sing-A-Dolls girls that could possibly can be part of the Disney company one day in the future. And if it does, I will appreciate it. But if it's not, then nothing to disappoint. But it can be disappointing. But sometimes I just got to accept it, you know. Because I did send an email to Disney anyway about that, but I haven't got any reply yet. But I let them have the time to you know to think, like read through it and all that before they could possibly, you know. So anyway, I'll I'll get going and I will be back any minute now once I finish this video because like I said I'm gonna do another a live video talking about my Sing-A-Dolls girls. So I'll see you guys any minute. Okay? And I'm sorry if those of you who just came to my video just now. I'm sorry about that. So you can still invite yourself to my other one once I